marranos. Hoy vamos a jugar a Gibbous a Cthulhu Adventure, capítulo 2. Continuamos la aventura. Aquí tenemos al detective malón. Recoveco, zapato. Póntelo, chiquillo.
There was no time for anything else. All I wanted was to get out of that dump pronto.
Trapo inmaculado.
There was no time for any...
Nada, niño. Venga, pues... Una tabla aquí.
There was no...
Nada, niño, pues venga.
There was no...
Uy, venga, pues vámonos.
Hey! You out there! Let me out of here, you dirtbags! Come on, who's out there? Hello? Nothing. So, this isn't gonna be easy after all. I started to take in my surroundings and bing, bang, boom! I was seeing salvation in every little thing that caught a glint. In my mind, they were already shaping into something that would definitely get these goons' attention. I was gonna do big, loud things with petty stuff, like a poor country using scraps to send a rocket to the moon. Extremely powerful, huh? Sounds like a rocket of a time. I could use this. I ain't putting on slippers unless I'm at home in my robe with a stiff drink, a Maurice Ventacool record, and a searing fear of the telephone.
Ah, prefiere descalzo, ¿no? Bien. Fondo estrellado, ventana, oh, la jarra.
Pennies to pachyderms. I'll find something to fill it. Distracted is the last thing I want to be right now. Whoever tossed me into the clink must have left this here for my amusement. If I wanted any tar, there's plenty spilled on the floor. I'm sorry, I don't want to stain it with this stuff. I can't just pick it up with my bare hands. All right, let's get me some of this tar.
Estaba claro, tío.
It's a puddle. I think I need something with a little depth. Nah. There's a recess in the floorboards here. I'm not wearing any shoes. Might as well watch my step.
A ver, extintor. Extintor, alquitrán.
Here we go. Now it's a little shallow pool of dense, extra sticky tar. I don't want to stain it with the stuff. I filled the recess with dense, sticky, almost rigid tar. It's no use just... All right, let's stick this in there. What the heck was I concocting here? It felt abstract, ridiculous, absurd even. The foundation of a really far-fetched and scatterbrained solution to my predicament. But this was a pretty ridiculous adventure already, so I guess I was just adapting. It's an empty soup can firmly stuck in dense and ultra-sticky tar. It's no use just... I think I need something else there first.
Tablón. Cogelón.
Things are ramping up. plank. This was officially ridiculous. Was I feeling proud of myself? A definite and resounding no. But it was all I had. Nothing there. A crude but super stable ramp I fashioned out of garbage, basically. Look at this. A cringeworthy blue ribbon taker and the crazy enough that it could work regional semifinals. Definitely not a highlight in my career. Assuredly not a low, though. Maybe those late-night Mac Viper and mac and cheese syndicated binges had some kind of effect on my person. Good old mac and cheese. All right, door. Brace for serious, imminent impact.
Prisoner, the boss wants to see you. Come on out here.
You have got to be kidding me. Mr. Ktype, or should I call you Don? No, you shouldn't. Ktype will do just fine. We provided you with some slippers. Did Brother Gleam not assess your shoe size correctly? Now listen here, Buster. Unless I'm in the comfort of my own home, I don't do slippers. You can leave a man pantless, shirtless even, but don't mess with his footwear symmetry, you barbarian. What is this place and who are you anyway? This is about that damned book, isn't it? How deductive. Earning your keep, huh? Come now, don't take it personally, Ktype. You were useful in leading us to it for a while, and then you were no more. We never really wanted to hurt you, or your shoes. You're sullen, grumpy, and mean to everyone. We like you. You would have gone far in our organization. Well, did you find the darn thing? As soon as the kidnapped troops got you out of there, our recon squad was dispatched to retrieve the volume. So you're really convinced you know its exact whereabouts, huh? Close to 100% certain. Ah, speak of the devil. All right, Brother Bright, was our information correct?
Yes, Brother Starburst.
So it's true. The Necronomicon really was hidden in the library?
Kind of. Yes, Your Starriness.
Well, don't just stand there, you fool. Let's see it.
Well, we don't really have it.
What?
A sigil was gone, broken into tiny little pieces, and something had clearly been hidden in there, but no book in sight.
Ktype? Everything was intact when I was in there, so don't put it on me, your grand poobah shininess. What about the librarian?
It's a funny thing. We ran past each other when we were on our way to collect the tome. He looked so scared.
Well, of course he looked scared. A bomb had just gone off. Anything else?
I don't think so. Oh, wait, yes! He was carrying a big book, and didn't seem too happy about it either.
Find me this librarian, now! What about me? You don't need me anymore. Oh, just go back to your little cellar. Now let's be real here for a minute. What good am I to you now, cultist?
He's right, Brother Starburst. You just chew into our rations, and you don't know anything either way.
Oh, all right, just sacrifice him to the Haunter or something. Stop bothering me!
Fine with me, boss. Walk, prisoner. I'm gonna need someone from Rites and Rituals down here ASAP. I'm about to do an R24-A. Come on, guys. You know the drill. Guys? Guys? Sheen? You out there? Anyone? Come on, you know I can't do jack until we fill out the SNF 187. We don't want any trouble with Cult Union. We've been through this, people. Is anyone out there? Guys? Prisoners not in sacrificial robes. No ceremonial bucket for the collection. We're really running a shoddy operation here. No wonder EOD's kicking our derrieres. I'm embarrassed. The prisoner's embarrassed. This is not looking good, brothers. Sheen? Flare? You guys totally bolted, didn't you? Starburst is not gonna be happy when he hears about this, people. This makes us look really, really bad. I almost feel like apologizing to the would-be victim.
Hey, don't feel bad. It's not your fault.
Yeah, well, it sort of is. It's our collective fault. I share in it. I take my responsibilities seriously. We're not a startup cult anymore. This is unacceptable.
Your striving to be a better evil organization is commendable.
Aw, thank you. It's nice to know that at least someone here appreciates it.
Don't mention it.
My dad...
Sweet dreams, star lover.
Míralo. Todo compungido. Raíl, escalera, ventana circular, superficie.
Not a particularly interesting starry cult desk, if you ask me. Brother Gleam is sleeping off a particularly demanding day. I don't want to disturb the guy. I think I can reach if I leap. I never thought I'd say this, but I don't think I'm heavy enough. Me or the stuff I'm lugging around. I don't want to just... It's a heap of astronomy-related instruments. Wait, there's a piece of wire sticking out from it. I think I'd rather just pick it up. Yeah, but not in my pocket. I'm using it as I speak. Got a serious structural hazard over here.
Bueno, va a subir la escalera, ¿no? Yo creo que sí que subirá.
It's an enticing ladder to some upper level. Damn it, how'd I know it'd be locked?
Locked.
No way to reach it. Nothing there that's any use to me. I'm sorry. If I wanted any tar, there's Parish of Starry Knowledge Camp Highlights. So, that's who I'm dealing with, huh?
Pues lo que tenga que hacer, lo tengo que hacer por aquí, ¿vale?
A heck of a lot of literature. Most, if not all of it, star-related. Figures. Not in the mood for... A little color twist to the classic checker. Only stars, no stripes. Makes no... I don't see a reason to use this wire on the standard. I think I'm overestimating this poor rag. barricaded from the other side. Makes sense that they'd shut me in here, but it seems that they don't think too highly of that Gleam guy either. Huge, sturdy door. Not a particularly interesting starry cult desk, if you ask me. I'm not into this. I never thought I'd say. According to its instructions, this here's one feisty redhead. Packs a punch like a mule with a carrot problem. I was obviously out of my... It doesn't have the tubes, in series or otherwise. No way to contact the outside world. Nothing there of any utility. For some reason, there are barrels of tar everywhere. I don't want to stain it with this stuff. Nothing to it. No wires and... That's a lot of seems to be a lot of it around. I'd just lose it in there.
Yo intento usar cable de ganzúa, a ver...
Trying to pick the lock won't help. It's barricaded from the other side.
Pues no. Es que te dice que hay ventana circular siniestra, superficie agrietada, suelo hermano Glenn. A ver si le pongo como esto, trozo de cable de esposa.
Nah, I'll just let him rest. He's had a tough day. There's no visible lock to pick on it. Nope. It looks very, very climbable.
Superficie con grieta.
Sure, I could scratch away at it for the honest part of a decade, taking the dust to the plink yard in my shoes and hiding my progress under a summer shot of Gabriella de Gorda and a swim bob. Eventually, they'd find me gone, with only good old Gabriella to tell them of my redemption. I ain't got the years, though. Or a poster of Gabriella.
Pues no sé, tío.
Gotta know them stars, I guess.
Que aquí se monta.
I never thought I'd say this, but... An unassuming small piece of wire that... I don't see a...
Suelo, libro... Sinceramente, es que solo hay dos sitios donde ir, ¿no? Pared de foto, ventana...
Judging by its placement, it seems I'm in a basement. Huh, rhymes. I ain't getting past those bars without some heavy-duty power tools.
Cerco alquitrán... Vamos, sé que debería centrarme en escapar, pero esa trampilla que conduce a Dios sabe dónde es demasiado tentadora como para ignorarla. ¿Qué están haciendo estos locos estrellados? ¿Qué están escondiendo allí arriba? Debe de haber una forma de superar esa trampilla de metal. Intenté mover la bandera estrellada, pero parece que no puedo soltar. Atrás. Tengo mi extintor de incendio y todavía tiene algún golpe que dar. Tal vez podría conseguir otro milagro con él. Creo que mi escapatoria será a través de esa superficie agrietada en la pared. Solo necesito el tipo correcto de herramienta con el tipo correcto de propiedades. Es decir, muy dura, con capacidad de balanceo. Vale. Me queda una cadena de extintor. Aquí, no sé, me da la impresión de que aquí ya no hay nada que hacer.
I don't want to... I don't need to clean the wire. I don't have to clean... Right then and there, I thought of placing the fire extinguisher on the desk so as to help steer it and set it loose on the cracked surface of the wall. I could make tracks from this place and never look back. It came to me then that doing so would make a mighty commotion, though, and these starry jamooks would be all over me like a shot. I'd never get to explore whatever it was hiding on the other side of that ladder. No, there I stood, a Joe with one foot in a mystery and the other missing a shoe. They dragged me here against my will, and I wasn't gonna leave without first finding out just what the hell they were all about. I had to think of something else. I think I'm overestimating this. Damn it, how'd I know it'd be locked? Damn it, how...
Hup.
Looks like a hatch heading to an upper floor.
Hup, hup, hup. Hup, hup, hup.
Seems like a good idea, using the extinguisher to crack open the hatch. But that idea ain't but a few think ticks away from imagining that can bouncing all over the room at pressure, filling the place with cloud and powder and knocking at Joe's lights all the way out. Well, that's nice. A little... There's no visible...
Pues es que no sé, tío.
I think... I'm not into this desk at all. I'm not cleaning... Star-related literature ain't. Knowledge need not... The floor is not lava. I repeat, the floor is not lava. No way to steer it that way, and... It's pretty shiny.
Pues.
He's got enough... No need for bad... I think I can reach if I...
Creo que puedo alcanzarlo si salto, pero cuando salta no se cae. Así que algo tengo que coger. ¿El qué? No lo sé, tío. No lo sé.
I ain't putting on slippers unless I'm at... I'm sorry. It looks rigid, but not enough that you couldn't pour it. I don't want to stain it with the stuff. I don't want to throw it out. That's pointless. Well, it is. Discarded food, fish bones, a flotation device, random trash. Oh, look, it has Jelly Annihilation Epic. Whoever tossed me into the clink must have left this here for my... It doesn't have... Distracted is the last thing I want to be.
I'm gonna be edible, edible.
That's an odd choice for a detention-type basement. Nothing there that's... Looks more like a collection of mugs. I don't want any of them. Oh, isn't that nice? Leave a man shoeless, then offer him slippers.
Pues yo creo que lo he probado todo, tío.
I don't think even this thing's powerful. According to its instructions, this packs up an unassuming small piece of white. No idea how this stayed so clean in this dump. Not in the mood for star stuff. A heck of a lot of literature. Most, if not all of it, star-related. Figures. Right then and there, I thought of placing the fire extinguisher on the desk so as to help steer it and set it loose on the cracked surface of the wall. I could make tracks from this place and never look back. It came to me then that doing so would make a mighty commotion, though. And these starry jamooks would be all over me like a shot. I'd never get to explore whatever it was hiding on the other side of that ladder. No. There I stood.
Joder, macho, pero es que esto es...
I've got the right idea, but I don't think I should attach it directly to the ladder.
Ah, vale, al raíl.
Yeah, that would make one steady, guided, fire-extinguishing rocket. But I need something to fasten it to the rail.
Vale, tío. Hostia locura, tío.
Alright, made a nice little sliding hook thing. Halfway there.
Me ha costado, me ha costado.
There we go. One radical red-hot ram rocket ready to go. It's ready, steady, and aimed. Fire! I hope I've done you proud, Mac Viper.
Mancha de alquitrán, telescopio. Vamos a ver el diario primero.
This looks like some kind of diary or log of some kind. Whoa!
Oh.
That seemed to make a lot of things happen at once. Alright, let's see now. October 13th.
It's so hard to get accustomed to the sickening stench of this dreadful fishing town, but apparently it's important to him that we establish our base here, so we just take it. Decorating coming along nicely. No end to the work.
A lot of long and boring entries follow. Seems like some kind of complicated records. Let me skip ahead a bit. Let's see. July 6th.
We're all accustomed to the stench. It's probably imbued in everyone by now. Summoned the haunter, and he came in a flickering form of a tall, swarthy man with skin made of ebony. Ignored my words and asked for the book, then disappeared upon my answer. We must find it, no matter what.
July 13th.
His incomplete form is frustrating. Must find the book. We must find it. That idiot Bright left the hatch open, and Lumen snuck up here into the summoning chamber to try to get the haunter's mark. What did the fool think would happen? We don't even bother storing their ashes in the urn anymore. Just leave them there as a reminder to anyone stupid enough to try that again.
August 6th.
Sister Halo's matchstick hobby proved to come in handy. Praise the haunter! I could scarcely believe my senses when at last she finalized the structure and Brothers Bright and Gleam dropped the cannonball on it. Not only did it not destroy what she built, but it lodged itself in the circular space above the stone and is exerting such pressure on the lattice work that you can take a shovel to it and it won't cave in. It's good to have some smart people join the ranks for a change. Only she and I know how to breach it and get to the stone, so that should at least keep our numbers from dropping.
August 7th.
Private investigator making waves in Darkham looking for leads on the book. Might be a dark blessing in disguise. We just stay on his tail and track him to see if he digs up any leads.
The book? The Necronomicon? Is that me they're talking about? August 13th.
Rejoicing! It's very possible that the hostess's fetch dog has sniffed out. Time to retire him and go for the prize ourselves.
Hostess. Why did that sound familiar? Anyway, that crazily angled stone. I wanted it. If only to get back at these star-obsessed maniacs. I've opened it at its bookmark. The stone from the stars is a window on all time and space. It is within it that the haunter sleeps while the yellow sun reigns, and it is from its circular gate that the haunter's incomplete form rises when the words are spoken. Nor shall he ever rise in his true form until the forbidden book be by his side. No end to the work. I've opened it at its bookmark. It is known that touching the stone from the stars might cast upon a mortal being the mark of the hunter. But none should do it unless prepared to face his cold black flames and turn to ashes and dust. No living soul can know whom the haunter chooses to mark and grant vision beyond time and place. No end to the work. I've opened it at its bookmark. For the butcher is the end of all, and the followers of him who lingers on the night's threshold must keep the slaying one from ever setting eye, or laying hand upon the book. The butcher brings but... The rest is unreadable. The butcher? Huh. That's new.
Whoa!
The dubious match-constructed security structure won't let me get my hands on it. It's held in place firmly by the match's structure. Quite impressive, and unmovable. Wouldn't know what to do with it. Looks to be quite... I don't think I can pry it out with my bare hands. I'll need to take a closer look first. I don't think I can pry it out with my bare... I have no use for former cultists, in ash form or not. I examined the darkened stone altar that held the trapezohedron. Creepy thing. Unusual markings adorned all sides of it. No idea how they got it up here, but I'm not budging it. That much is obvious. It's just a drawing. Eerie, but a drawing. October 13th.
Decorating.
A lot of... Let me skip...
Summon the... Ignore... That... What did...
August...
I could... Not only... It's... Only...
August...
Might be...
The book?
Time...
Hostess. Anyway. Unlike almost everything in this room. It is known that touching the stone from the stars might cast upon a mortal being the mark of, but none should do it unless prepared to face his cold. No living soul can know. It's the second book in a row. There's some kind of symbol on its cover, and that's about it. Yeah, I know I don't get enough vitamin D, but this is not the time or place. I've played with tar enough for today. I don't think I wouldn't know what to do with it. An immense rusty telescope hanging intimidatingly overhead. It's a magnifying lens, the convex type. The dubious match-constructed security structure won't let me get... Biting my lip, eyes half closed with anticipation, I flicked my finger at one match, then another. The apparently fragile construction proved to be impervious to my attempts at unbalancing it. There was damn good engineering when you needed it the least. The structure would not collapse, no matter what. It's held in place firmly by the match's structure. Quite impressive. Cleaning it won't do a damn thing. Doesn't look like it needs cleaning. Can't see it helping here. A delicate and intricate latticework of what looked to be matches, surrounding some jagged, shimmering stone and somehow support. I realize how crazy that sounds, yet I'll need to take a closer look first. I never thought I'd say this.
Solo tengo un trapo. Solo tengo un trapo.
Oh, look, it has jelly and I. Distracted is the last thing I.
Solo tengo un trapo, no sé qué hacer.
A single shoe, part of a matched pair, lost, alone. Makes me sick. I'm sorry.
Vamos a ver, primer libro envejecido, segundo libro envejecido, tercer libro envejecido. Ah, vale, un cajón. No me da cuenta, amigo.
Inside the dusty drawer, there was one solitary rusty spoon. Unwritten private investigator wisdom says you never know when you could use a rusty spoon.
Vale, vale.
The spoon has nothing to do with it. I just want to pick it up. It's obvious that far more engineering went into this lattice than into the spoon. The spoon would lose this fight. I carefully placed the spoon in between the lens and the metal covering and... Voila! The lens was now mine.
Ah, vale, con sorilla. Uy, qué bien.
Sweet.
Ahora sí peso bastante, seguro. Vale, vale, es que no había visto el cajón, tío. ¡Qué máquina, Guillo, qué máquina!
I most certainly did not burst into cold black flames. So much for this numbskull cult's credibility. It did feel, weird. Weird. Alright, I'm now one cannonball heavier. Let's see what happens. That was a first. And a last.
Ahora tengo un palo. Y no tengo bola de cañón, tengo un balo. Un trapecio.
It's the crazily angled rock I lifted off these starheads. I hope I'm wrong, but I feel like it's somehow working on me. Damn.
Oh, damn.
Any way you boil it, that right there is your standard garden variety pole. I can't just throw the rock at the... Not by...
No por sí mismo. A ver.
Let's get this stick, sticky.
Vale, un palo pegajoso. Un palo pegajoso, lo meto a la basura.
It is junk, but I still need it for something.
¿Zapato? ¿Zapato?
What would that do?
Ahora tengo un largo chungo. Un mazo. Ah, me llama mazo encima. Se llama más mazo. Ah, vale, vamos a romper la pared a porrazo. Pues sí, ha dado de sí el alquitrán.
I need something. There's just one thing I want to say before I do it.
Los que pueden renunciar a la libertad esencial para obtener un poco de seguridad temporal no merecen libertad ni seguridad. La libertad es lo que hacemos con lo que se nos hace. Los que niegan la libertad a los demás no la merecen para sí mismos. La única manera de lidiar con un mundo no libre es volver tan absolutamente libre que tu mera existencia es un acto de rebelión. Los que pueden renunciar a la libertad esencial para obtener un poco de seguridad temporal no merecen nada. La libertad es lo que hacemos con lo que se nos hace. Hostia, qué chungo, tío, en este mismo.
Hammer time!
Bueno, mijos, pues lo dejo aquí. Así os quedáis un poquito con la intriga, ¿vale? Espero que os esté gustando el jueguecillo.
Alright, you two, here we are. Ugh. Just call me when you need my services. I'm getting as far away from this dump as possible. See yous.
Yep, thanks. So, here we are, Kitty. Fishmouth. Is this foul, rotting sea life odor in any way mouth-watering to you?
Please, it's sickening, and I'd literally rather be anywhere else right now, but we've got a job to do. Let's find Finman's before we revisit my lunch and dinner.
Pues aquí os lo dejo, ¿vale, compis? Espero que os esté gustando el jueguecillo. Ya sabéis, suscribiros, comentar, darle a like y... nada, hasta luego.